It's a lot of people that want to have the opportunity to be at this level, and I'm here, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity. So whenever that is, it is. But it doesn't make me feel down, or it doesn't make me feel left out or anything, because I know who I am as a person, I know who I am as an individual, and I know
Breaking news! Shedeur Sanders has been promoted from the 4th team to the 2nd team, moving ahead of Dylan Gabriel. In his 2nd team reps during 11 versus 11 drills, Sanders showed exactly why he deserves this leap. With impressive plays and poise under pressure, he didn't just earn his spot on the 2nd team. He made it clear that he's more than ready for the 1st team when the season begins. And just like that, it's confirmed. Shedeur Sanders has made waves, and he's been promoted to the 1st team. This is just the beginning for the talented quarterback. In his 2nd team reps, Shedeur Sanders was on a whole different level. Given 4 reps with the 2nd team, he didn't just execute, he dominated. Sanders completed all 4 throws without a single pass going astray. That's right, a perfect 100% completion rate. In fact, he became the first player in training camp to achieve that kind of performance. No mistakes, no misfires, just precision and confidence. This wasn't just another practice session, this was a statement that Shedeur Sanders is ready for whatever comes next. Earlier, on the 3rd day of training, Shedeur Sanders addressed the ongoing buzz around him, speaking candidly with the media. He made one thing clear: he's not wasting a single moment. Instead of getting caught up in the hype, Sanders is using this time to deepen his understanding of the game. He shared that he's focused on being as prepared as possible, knowing that when his opportunity does come, he wants to be ready to seize it without hesitation. It's all about preparation, both mentally and physically. And he showed it in the training session. Why was he saying that it seemed as if he can imagine a snap before it even started? Let's have a look at this throw. Shedeur Sanders showed just why he's turning heads. He leaned back, moved to his left, and with a subtle shift of his body, completely misdirected the defenders. They bit on the movement, leaving the space open. And at that moment, Sanders didn't hesitate. He threw the ball with pinpoint accuracy, placing it perfectly into the spot where only his receiver could reach it. The receiver caught it effortlessly and took off down the field, never looking back. Touchdown. It was a textbook example of Sanders' vision, precision, and ability to perform under pressure. Every move, every throw was calculated, and it ended with 6 points on the board. Shedeur Sanders didn't just make that throw look effortless. He carried that same confidence into his post-practice interview, dominating the discussion once again. When asked about the potential for 1st team reps, Sanders kept it cool, offering a level of maturity beyond his years. He simply said he's not worried about things that are out of his control. "I'm in a position where a lot of people want to be," he shared, adding a note of gratitude. "I'm thankful for where I am, and I know my value. I know what I can bring to this team, but I'll wait for my time."
I don't think that's not my place, to answer, to even be able to give the answer to that. I feel like it's not in my control. It's a lot of people that want to have the opportunity to be at this level, and I'm here, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity. So whenever that is, it is. But it doesn't make me feel down, or it doesn't make me feel left out or anything, because I know who I am as a person, I know who I am as an individual, and I know.
It was a reminder that while he's focused on the now, Shedeur Sanders understands the bigger picture. He's confident in his skills, patient with the process, and ready for whatever the future holds when his time does come. In another standout play, Shedeur Sanders once again displayed his incredible accuracy under pressure. With the huddle intensifying and the clock ticking down, Sanders remained calm. He leaned back, evading the rush, and as the pressure mounted, he took a step back, set his feet, and delivered a perfectly placed throw. Blake Whiteheart, running his route with precision, found himself in perfect position. Sanders didn't miss a beat, threading the needle and placing the ball right into Whiteheart's hands. Touchdown. It was yet another demonstration of Sanders' ability to perform in high-stakes situations with the ball right where it needed to be. His poise and pinpoint accuracy are quickly becoming a trademark of his game. Shedeur Sanders made it crystal clear. He's not sitting idle during this time. Far from it. He's fully committed to learning and growing, constantly refining his game. He understands that every moment he's not on the field is still a chance to better himself. "When my opportunity comes," he promised, "I'll be absolutely ready to make the most of it." But what stood out even more was his awareness of the bigger picture. Sanders pointed out something crucial. When that moment arrives, all the knowledge and skills he's building now will play a huge role in helping him minimize mistakes. It's not just about waiting for his turn, it's about actively preparing so that when the lights are on, he'll hit the ground running, with the mindset and skills to make the best possible impact. Shedeur Sanders is proving every word he speaks. His actions speak just as loudly as his words. He's working harder than most, making sure he stays ready for whenever his moment comes. When the training session wrapped up, while others were heading off the field, Sanders wasn't done. He was seen working with none other than Myles Garrett, refining his skills even further. Specifically, Sanders focused on controlling those lower balls under pressure, a key area to improve on for any quarterback facing heavy defensive pressure.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV. We coming back with another one. Shedeur Sanders and Myles Garrett stayed after practice. Well, Shedeur Sanders stayed after practice to work with the fourth string center, as there's been a lot of in-exchange snaps from the center. He's been snapping the ball very low to Shedeur Sanders. Myles Garrett stayed with those two as they perfected their craft after practice. This is just another example of what Shedeur Sanders is all about.
Shedeur Sanders has clearly heard the critics, and he's addressing one of the biggest knocks against him head-on: his understanding of the playbook. There was a time when some questioned whether he had the depth of knowledge needed to succeed at this level. But this time, Shedeur came prepared with a powerful answer. He confidently stated that he now has a much stronger grasp of the playbook, and that understanding is making a real difference in how he approaches the game. For Sanders, the playbook isn't just a list of plays to memorize, it's a crucial tool that's helping him see the game from a whole new perspective. It's allowing him to understand both the offensive and defensive sides of the ball on a deeper level. Shedeur Sanders also made it clear that he knows there are people out there just waiting for him to say something controversial about the team or even throw shade at other quarterbacks. But here's the thing: Shedeur isn't giving them what they're looking for. He made it abundantly clear that he won't speak negatively about his teammates or anyone else on the roster. For Sanders, it's all about unity and respect. He understands the value of a solid team dynamic, and he's fully committed to that. He knows the importance of keeping the focus on improving, working together, and not allowing any distractions to derail the team's progress.
A lot of people want the content I know I'm gonna produce, so I never want to make anybody feel, any type of way about anything. So it was important that he gets everything he needs to say out and everybody captures what he has, and then now.
Shedeur Sanders not only won hearts with his thoughtful discussions and flashes of brilliance on the field, but he also proved that his character goes beyond the game. There was a moment that truly set him apart, and it wasn't about football at all, it was about respect. As Shedeur was about to start his own press briefing, he noticed Jerome Baker addressing the media at the podium next to him. Now, had he started his briefing at the same time, it was almost certain that the media would have divided their attention and disrupted Jerome's conference. But Shedeur, ever mindful of respect and professionalism, made a conscious decision to wait. He didn't begin speaking until Jerome had finished his session. In just a short span, Shedeur Sanders has proven that he's more than just a talented quarterback. He's a player with the mindset, work ethic, and character to go far. From his flawless performance on the field, including a perfect 100% completion rate in second-team reps and 2 stunning touchdown passes, to his thoughtful approach to improving his game, Sanders is clearly putting in the work to earn his place. His commitment to learning the playbook, refining his skills, and even working extra hours with Myles Garrett after practice shows his relentless drive to improve every single day. But it's not just about his on-field skills. Sanders has earned respect off the field as well, consistently showing maturity and leadership. Whether it's his calm, collected responses to media questions or his respect for teammates, like waiting for Jerome Baker to finish his press conference, Shedeur understands the importance of unity and respect in building a successful team dynamic. Shedeur Sanders isn't just preparing for his opportunity, he's making the most of every moment, whether it's honing his craft, improving his mindset, or showing the kind of leadership that will carry him far in both football and life. The future looks bright for this rising star. So what do you think of Shedeur Sanders and his performance so far? Do you believe he's earned his spot on the first team with the way he's been handling both the pressure and his reps? How about his mindset, his ability to stay focused and keep improving even when he's not the starter? Is that the kind of mentality we want to see in our quarterbacks? And let's not forget his leadership off the field. How important is it for a player to show that kind of respect to teammates and the media? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are we witnessing the rise of a future star in Shedeur Sanders?